Once upon a time, a little girl named Mia was walking along a road. While walking, she saw a small, fluffy thing on the side of the road that caught her attention. She went closer and realized it was a hurt animal, a dog. The dog was lying there, looking weak and making sad noises. Mia felt sad and worried for the dog. She knew it was hurt badly, probably from getting hit by a car. Mia thought that the dog might not survive if nobody helped it. Mia understood that she had to act fast to save the dog's life. She picked up the dog gently and hurried to a vet clinic nearby. She was really hoping that she had found the dog in time and that the dog would get better with the vet's help. At last, Mia rushed into the veterinary clinic and went up to the person at the front desk. They saw the hurt dog in her arms and quickly got help. A team of skilled animal doctors and helpers gathered around Mia and the sick dog. When they saw how badly hurt the dog was, they took him to a special room to check him carefully. They really wanted to help the dog and showed kindness in their faces. But when they examined him thoroughly, they realized it would be tough to make him better. The dog had lots of injuries inside and outside his body. His leg was broken in many places. Some of his insides were hurt. He might even have issues with his brain. He had cuts and bad wounds too. Things didn't look good for the dog. The vets told Mia how bad the dog was hurt and asked her if she could pay for the surgeries to make him better. The other choice was to let him go because he was in so much pain and might not get better without the surgeries. Mia had to think about it because surgeries cost a lot of money and she didn't have much. She also wasn't sure if surgery would really help the dog, considering how hurt he was. Mia went to see the dog, hoping it would help her decide. She saw the dog's tail move just a little when he saw her. This made Mia realize that the dog still had hope and wanted her help, so she knew what she had to do. The fact that the dog seemed happy and determined to survive made the girl sure that surgery was the only choice. She needed to figure out how to pay for the surgeries and care afterward, even though it would be expensive. After talking to the vets, they agreed to a payment plan to help her manage the cost. They also suggested she talk to charities since the dog was a stray, and they might be able to help with some of the expenses. Once everything was arranged, the surgery was scheduled. During the operation, the medical team carefully checked for internal bleeding and other serious issues. While the dog was in surgery, the girl waited in the waiting area, hoping for good news. She knew the dog wouldn't be able to go home that day, as the vets needed to watch him overnight. But she was anxious to hear if the surgery went well and the dog was okay. During this time, to distract herself from worrying about the dog's survival, the girl started a GoFundMe campaign to raise money for the surgeries and medicine. Surprisingly, the campaign started getting attention quickly. She initially shared it with her friends and family, hoping they might contribute a little. But then one of her friends shared it on Instagram, where she had a lot of followers. The post spread rapidly, and donations poured in. People were moved by the story of the dog and wanted to help. After a nerve-wracking wait, a vet finally came out and told the girl that while the dog wasn't completely out of danger, the surgery had gone well. They had stopped the internal bleeding, and most of the dog's bones were okay. The girl felt a sense of relief and gratitude, knowing that the dog had made it through the surgery, and the support from the GoFundMe campaign had played a big role in making it possible. They were concerned about his spine, but fortunately, it was just a minor bruise. With careful observation and making sure the pup rested, the spine should heal without any lasting harm. Before long, the little dog would be able to move around normally. The main problem left was the pup's back left leg, which had multiple fractures and was barely holding on. At first, the vets thought they could mend the leg by reattaching the bones and sewing up the muscles and skin. However, after x-rays, they realized there was more damage than they initially thought. After a thorough discussion, all the vets agreed that the best decision was to amputate the leg. Mia was really sad to hear this, but she understood it was for the dog's well-being. She agreed to let the vets perform the surgery to remove the leg. Mia knew there wasn't anything else she could do that night, so she went home, trusting the vets to update her once the surgery was done. The very next day, Mia came back to the clinic to see the dog, who she had named Hercules. She wasn't surprised that he now had 3 legs, even though she had met him when he had 4. She was just happy that the surgery had been successful. Mia greeted Hercules, who was still a bit groggy from the anesthesia. Despite being tired, his tail moved slightly, showing he was glad to see Mia once more. After checking in with the vets about Hercules and his surgery, Mia was surprised to learn that they had identified his breed. He was actually a golden retriever, even though he was still young. It seemed likely he had been a Christmas gift, abandoned on the streets when his previous owners got tired of him. Mia was angry at the heartless people who did such a cruel thing, but she was also happy she found Hercules and was determined to keep him forever. Days turned into weeks, and their journey became an emotional roller coaster. Mia visited the clinic daily, offering support and love to Hercules. They developed a strong bond, realizing they couldn't be separated. As Hercules started to improve, hope blossomed in Mia's heart. However, worry replaced it when he got sick. He refused to eat and drink, showing signs of a bad stomach bug. The risk of dehydration was serious. On top of that, he didn't want to take the medicine the vets gave him. Mia didn't give up. She visited him daily, encouraging him to eat, drink, and take his medicine. With her help, Hercules started to recover. Their bond grew stronger as they faced healing challenges together. Mia comforted him, and his health improved more quickly than expected. Their unwavering commitment to each other brought hope in tough times. But there was still a big obstacle ahead. Hercules learning to move around on 3 legs. Once he felt better, his physical therapy began. At first, he struggled since he was used to having 4 legs. His early attempts were mixed. He could stand still but fell when he tried to walk or run. He seemed to forget he was missing a leg. This led to a bit of sadness and nervousness. Hercules seemed down when Mia visited, and he was anxious about walking. He was so afraid of falling that he would sit still until Mia came to help him. Mia saw the struggling little dog and became its coach. Determined to help him walk normally again, she drew inspiration from other 3-legged dogs. She started with hydrotherapy, using an underwater treadmill to support him. Gradually, she transitioned to walks, initially carrying him to the field. Using a harness for stability, she guided him until he gained confidence. One day, Mia let go, and the dog, now confident, chased a ball across the field. This marked his triumphant recovery from near death. Mia's dedication and the dog's spirit inspired all. The once injured pup, defying expectations, fully healed. One day, he joyfully greeted Mia, a living testament to their journey. Despite his missing leg, the dog Mia adopted made an incredible recovery. However, a storm triggered Mia's panic attacks due to her fear of thunder and lightning. Seeking refuge in a closet, she left the door slightly open. The dog, named Hercules, sensed her distress and entered the closet to comfort her. His presence and actions eased her panic attack, revealing his innate therapy dog qualities. Impressed by his loyalty, Mia got Hercules trained as a therapy dog, touching lives from children to veterans. Hercules' impact drove Mia to share their journey online, where their videos went viral. Their mission expanded into events, where Hercules continued to spread compassion and heal hearts. Mia's events gained popularity, attracting requests from various organizations. To make a bigger impact, she initiated a nationwide tour with her dog, visiting hospitals, nursing homes, and schools. Each stop left behind smiles and gratitude, showcasing the profound bond they shared. From a chance encounter on a road, their journey reminds us that compassion transcends obstacles. Let's open our hearts, extend help, and create a world where such stories are commonplace. If this tale resonates with you, don't forget to like it and subscribe.